Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to celebrate my darling husband, who does look quite sexy in khaki. We like this. It feels very strange following after such a heartfelt and lovely thing that I'm going to say some just horrible things. Here we go. So, we did roast Stav once before at the Powerhouse. It was December 1st, 2019, just before COVID hit. We burnt him while the bushfires burned, and just before we all got locked down for a bit. So I thought I'd do what Stav has been doing for years and recycle some old gear to save me from doing any work. Stav still calls himself a comedian. Bless. He was. He hasn't done stand-up in quite a few years now, but we've all been guilty of defining ourselves by something we used to do. I used to run marathons. Nicole Kidman used to listen to country music. We all change. The first thing I fell in love with was Stav's smile. It looked comfy. A lot of people make comment. Now, by the way, I knew that there might be children here, and I was told that we wouldn't be broadcasting all of the roast. So some of this, if your kids get this, it isn't my fault. Because a lot of people make comments about his teeth being horsey. And I can promise you they are not. He does not eat apples. He doesn't chew on grass, and so glad your mum's here. Stav is very lucky because he can choose his nationality. I'm Australian. Stav is not Australian. He does not have citizenship in this country, which does mean that when our PM is a dick, he's my PM. Stav can choose to be Scottish that day, although it doesn't do him much good because that technically, at the time that I wrote this, meant that Boris Johnson was his PM, while ours was ScoMo. And I reckon his guy would be odds on to win a ScoMo Bojo Tool-off. So Stav can't vote, but he can drink with Prime Ministers.
Yes, I can.
And he very much has.
Yes, I have.
Do they know how drunk you were?
No.
It's fantastic. Now, he's a very handsome man, my darling man, and I know that he will never stray. It's partly because he's an honourable man, but it's mostly because he has absolutely no game. You know that guy who lurks in the corner at the party and then bounds up and blurts out something about how he wishes he was Spider-Man? Because he thinks sticky hands should be a superpower, and then he wanders off pretending to spin webs? This guy. It gets worse. Also, I have seen it with my own 4 eyes, what it looks like when a woman tries to seduce him. I am looking at you, Kerry-Anne Kennelly, but that woman wants you.
Yep.
But she is not alone.
And now she's a widow.
That was an inside thought, babe.
Sorry, okay.
Yes. But he's so lovely, he doesn't notice a lot of the time when a woman is putting the moves on him, or he's worried for their safety. I've actually seen it happen, and he said, "Have you met my wife? She will kill you." He even once told a stripper that she reminded him of me, which is nice. Stav is among the longest-serving breakfast radio hosts in the country. He genuinely loves the team that he works with now. And I could not be more comfortable with him spending every morning and quite a few evenings and even a sleepover, bless, with someone everyone with eyes knows is a 10.
She's talking about Matt.
But blessedly, Abby's taste in husbands shows that she likes men who are good with her hands, so I feel safe. And Matt has the wonderful ability to turn down the sexual energy in any room he enters, so that's good too. Life with Stav is easy. I call him baby. That's mostly because every night he just wants a whole bottle and to be put to bed. Now, that is what I wrote in 2019, but I'll do now what a real comedian does and do some new stuff. Ooh. Yeah, on stage in front of a real audience. You should try it. He's going to regret this. Stav has been doing radio so long, there are people who can now drive, whose mum and dad were listening to him on the radio on the way to deliver them at hospital. He should be the state flower instead of the Cooktown orchid. And how do I know that's the state flower? Because I work at the ABC. We know that sort of thing. If asked what the state flower of Queensland was, there's a very good chance he'd say Bindi Irwin.
That's true. Yeah. And now I'm related.
I asked ChatGTP about Stav, mostly because I knew it would make him do that. It would bug him to have the robot overlords look him up. You may not know this, but Stav says please and thank you to anything AI run. Every time. Even if a door opens for him, he says thank you.
Yep.
Because he's worried that the robot overlords will not be kind if he doesn't. And it is wise to be scared of AI for anyone who works in radio. So I asked ChatGTP who the longest running Australian breakfast radio host is. It said Alan Jones.
I don't want to have anything in common with him.
It also said that Stav is married to Kim Davidson.
Oh.
Yeah, which is unhelpful. So obviously I corrected it because I didn't want it to get it wrong. I then asked it if Stav is handsome. It said beauty is subjective. But many people find Stav Davidson to be charming. Bless. I asked it if I'm pretty, and it said many people find Cat Davidson to be quite attractive. Thanks, ChatGTP. But it is very cool how much people love him. He's been your breakfast companion now for 2 decades. He's kept you company on long drives to work from when you were just a kid or from when your kids were little until they're all grown up now. His laugh and his stories and his giant mug peering down at you from billboards is as much a part of Brisbane as the knowledge that the M1 is a car park for at least 8 hours a day, and you can find a park in town for just $120 an hour. Stav has been married to B105 for only slightly longer than he's been married to me. And he took a leaf out of my book in finding the right partnership. Before he and I got together, I trialled quite a few partnerships. While he was learning all of the words to A Few Good Men, Jaws, Die Hard, and everything Jim Carrey has ever done. So he learned from me in finding his perfect radio marriage. He worked his way through a few. I'm sure I'm going to leave someone out here, but I'll try. There was Gabby, there was Mike, there was me, Ben, there was Camilla, there was Labby and Osha. But he's found his perfect partners now. He genuinely loves them, and they sound damn good together, do they not? My only advice comes to them from the others who have worked with him throughout the years. If you're called to the GM's office and he isn't, pack your stuff. Rory and I are very proud of you, my love. And I obviously would like to pay tribute to my favourite guy, the one who keeps me warm at night, who stands beside me through thick and thin and looks at me with such complete love. But Gus isn't allowed into the paddo. Because he's only a little puppy. He's just a puppy. So instead, I will give my love to you. I am proud to share you with the good people of Brisbane. Thank you, everyone, for having him as part of your families, where having him in your homes and your cars has paid for mine. And finally, to Matt and to Abby, of all the team members he's had on air, you have been the most recent. Congratulations, my love, and thank you for celebrating him, everyone. Stav Davidson.
That was brilliant. Put your hands together for Cat Davidson, everybody. Anything you would like to rebut with, my friend? I would have thought a knight would have got some goddamn respect.